All right, y'all. Don't mind all the shit on my floor. We here, right? Mind your business. Turn up. Trying to do my hair. Oh, shit. All right. What y'all think? Already agitated. I mean, actually. I'll be so ready to stop as soon as I start. It's actually aggravating. I'm about to grab my card. I'm about to give up. But this shit kind of hurt. So I've been spraying water in his hair, right? I'm almost 90% sure that's the reason it's dried out. Because I'm like, it's not real. Why am I treating it like real hair? Because my real hair is under it, but even then, I should be holding my real hair, I guess, right? But as far as curling it, yeah. And when I tell you this little elastic is holding on, for dear life, I'm not gonna like I can feel it. I mean, I can, but it don't really hurt. About it, bitch. Who ever lived? All right, we're gonna try to do this hair. Like I started this hair, and I thought I was done with this hair, but when I really was walking around with it, I was like, I don't feel like it's full. Also, I can't see the back, but I feel like there's gaps back there. Just a whole lot going on. Like, do you see this? I look like alfalfa. Shout out to Jasmine. We used to call her alfalfa because her hair. Now, girl, I'm carrying the alfalfa torch. So every time I get ready to try to quote unquote fill in and finish the hair, I get lazy. But if you're someone who like to, I don't know, do easy ass crochet styles, let me show you what I did. Cause these are like twisted. But grab you a little piece of hell, you know what I'm saying? You see that? Me personally, I like to do a little loop-de-loop. Just twist that bitch around your finger. Oh, shit. Now, I'm probably not going to twist this up because I just want the hair to look more like this versus the braid. I want it to be mixed together. Though I don't have to take it out because I'm the type, if I don't like it even a little bit, I'm either cut that bitch or take it out. All right. Where am I feeling a little bald at? What's that thing? I think the sides look thin. Actually, I prefer the top thing. We'll pull that back. Fuck. Hold on. I got a whole mirror right here. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You could do a natural hairline somewhere around here. Oh shit. Okay. Thought I lost a piece of shit. The piece of hair. Hmm? They said beauty is pain, bitch. No, staying cheap is a battle. To feel good though, it's not pain. However, interesting. You can barely see it for real, but it's like covering the braids. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that across this whole saggy ass, I call it a hairline. I like to grab as little hair as possible because I'm cheap and I need leftover hair because I'm not gonna go all the way back to whence I came. Like that's a lot. All right. I think I can do this process manually enough to do a channel music reading. It might be love though, because I'm thinking R&B. Y'all ready? It's unfortunate because y'all can't hear the music, but mm, I feel like a bad bitch. I feel like a bad bitch. Yes. That shit gonna curl though. It's already curled. I feel like a bad bitch. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let me see. I'm starting to reading at 8:25. First song is Return of the Mac. This could be a feminine. In particular, Return of the Mac is given like you might be having a lot of options this summer when it comes to love or just people hitting on you. People hitting on you. I'm hearing, you lied to me. So it was almost like maybe going through some kind of betrayal in a relationship made you walk away. But it's like you took some time to heal, maybe during the winter or the fall. It's like things coming in a certain season. That's what I'm saying. Going through things in a certain season. Just Tony Braxton. So high. Somebody gets high, somebody smokes. Somebody feels like you're their drug, like they get high around you, or they feel like they can be young again. There's something about that is a high. It's like being happy is a high. Being able to talk to you is a high. Give them a high. I almost want to do signs and channel songs because I feel like everybody got their own vibe. Oh, the way I don't even hate this is lit. Look at this hairline too. Damn, somebody lost in daydreams about your ass. Like you remind them of a young love, a simpler time in life, or maybe they could be going through a lot. You're somebody who brings a lot of peace, but they feel like, oh, I'm about to say hard to let you go, and then the pin, the thing that I used to secure my hair almost slipped out. So it's almost like they're worried about securing something in time, either securing you in time or some kind of finance or some kind of means to do something. Showing up somewhere in time. There's something about being on time or like showing you some kind of discipline, some showing you some kind of maturity, maybe trying to mirror your energy, especially if you come off as somebody who has your shit together, you know what you want, you are focused on your business, your money, your family, you take care of yourself, you pay your own bills, you make your own way, you think your own thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who is hard to sway. The only thing that really sways them maybe it used to be love. Like they're just their heart in general, being someone who is so giving and forgiving. And then like running out of that energy. Not saying that you became burnt out, but it was more like you just I want to say you woke up one day or over a series of days, you just grew to be like, fuck it. Fuck it. And that was like a culmination of thoughts, right? Like it took time to reach that point. It took you going through pain, through loss, through betrayal to reach that point of being able to say, fuck it. And then from there, you realize you have some of the best results in your career, in your finances, and in your relationships because you're able to approach it with such a level of detachment that is finally, I was going to say fun again, and fun in a way that is like, it's safe to be curious. It's safe to go out into the world and not really look for friends, but it's just safe to go out in the world for you. It's like you in particular are able to walk around with a sense of feeling protected because you know the divine has showed up for you time and time and again. It's like you have a different kind of confidence because of maybe what you know spiritually or just what you've experienced and that character that it's given you, like whatever you've gone through, whatever you believe has shaped you in a way to where it's like you have this strength. Heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson is playing. Yeah, she's talking about taking it to the streets, and her name's Sunshine. It's like motherfuckers thought shit was sweet because of your name or your face. You could have a very unassuming kind of look or presence, maybe the way you speak, or maybe you're not as tall, or maybe you don't have like as much physical presence, or maybe you don't feel like you match some kind of standard of beauty or some kind of standard of society in general. And so it's like your life ain't working out. It's like people try to tell you that the way that you are is incorrect or wrong. Unless you're a pedophile, someone who harms children or innocent people in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be fine. You know what I'm saying? And that goes beyond just being a hater or just being jealous. Like, this goes on, like, people acting on harmful intentions towards other people that they have no business even violating in that way. You know what I mean? Just in case I don't make it home tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Think of how we made love almost anywhere. Think of how I've taken you almost anywhere. And it's like, I know it's meant to sound romantic, but it immediately hit my spirit. Like, I won't say financial abuse, or like people holding things over your head when you're in a state of vulnerability, or when you're at your lowest, or when you're not, when you don't have the latest shit, when you don't shit. I don't have a fucking phone case. When you don't have a fucking phone case. When you don't always have your nails done, hair done. When you don't have new clothes all the time. When you don't have a car. When you don't have gas in the car. When you don't have certain things. It's easy to be like, man, somebody gonna look at me a certain way. Like, and that be the insecurity. That be the point in your uh, defense or your human shield or your aura or wherever, where someone could come in and penetrate if they just attack that one spot, your Achilles heel, your weakness. So it's almost like during this period, I see you getting rid of your weaknesses. I see you kind of like paying more attention to what you're listening to and how it makes you feel, even if it's people when they speak to you, how it makes you feel. Like, I know you said this, but it left my spirit feeling like I have more questions, or like I'm confused, or like I'm not clear, or I know you didn't say this, and this made me feel this way. And then when I tried to see clarity, or did I try to see clarity, it's almost like you're really paying attention to the part that you play in making sure that you move forward in securing the destiny of the life that you want. It's almost like you're doing it on your own dime, on your own time. There's nobody that can be responsible for this win or shift that you're going through. There's nobody that can be responsible and say, man, I was there from day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and maybe there is, but like day one, as in the first day that you started this journey, this life, this awareness, this consciousness, this coming to the state of knowing yourself. Like, no one can ever say, like, oh, I know you. No, bitch. You know of me. You know what I've told you. You don't know me. So don't forget that when it comes to like showing up somewhere and being worried about how you're going to be received. How do you receive you? How do you feel about yourself? If you feel like you're popping, if you feel like you're that girl, if you feel like you're that nigga, if you feel like you're that man, okay? If you feel like you're that guy, that dude, if you feel like you're that, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you him, you her, show up as such. What are we doing? If you feel like you they, you them, show up as such. What are we doing? Because there's too many people walking around dimming their light, acting like they don't know, or they don't want to own who the fuck they are, like it's not in their name, like it's not written in the stars, like it's not part of their destiny, or like there's not a void in their chest, in their heart, in their life that they feel every day that can't be filled by anything other than walking in their purpose. They find that they actually feel true And they find and feel true emotional fulfillment in walking in their purpose, in using their talents for good. And if it's for evil, it's like for justice, which is still good, right? We can get into the technical of what is good, but like when it comes to certain realms, the definition of good changes. And so, with that, I think allows us a flexibility, or we should lean into that space of like in different realms, the definition of good changes, but there is always an ultimate truth. And that ultimate truth is most aligned, like truth is most aligned with alignment. So if you're walking in truth, you are walking in alignment just naturally. And if you are deceiving yourself or deceiving others, then you are not walking in truth. You're not walking as yourself. You're walking with the mask. You're walking under the illusion of fear and excuses and procrastination and emotional avoidance and material wealth and status and all the things, fucking validation, whatever it is that you may feel like you need to move to the next step that is beyond you. It's almost like there's a need to recognize that I actually don't need anything to channel. I've been paused the music, halted it right there because I really have to be careful what I take into my spirit. If I don't like how it makes me feel, why would I continue walking with it? Maybe this song is just not in alignment. Maybe this technique just isn't needed right now. Maybe this crutch is no longer needed. So there's an energy of that. It's like, man, the shit I thought I needed to do stuff, but I need that. Sure as fuck don't need an audience. But if you'd like to watch, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for your time, even if it's a couple seconds. Genuinely, I'm grateful. But bitch, you could have stayed longer. About that, I could deceive y'all, but what the fuck is the point? Like, that's the whole point. Do it hurt my feelings that motherfuckers don't stay around? Not really. But I'm the kind of person where I like to research. I like to figure out why things are the way they are. And it's not necessarily that I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but if there's something I could be doing better, why not find out? Why not be curious versus taking it personal when I know it's not? When I know that I trust in the quality of myself as a human being, flaws and all. Because my idea of perfection isn't based on performance, it is based on my ability to show self love on the worst of days and to show self discipline on the easiest or best of days where it's easy for me to let go and be overconfident and run away with arrogance. So, yeah, man, stay prayed up, stay thinking happy thoughts, stay changing those neural connections in your brain, stay changing your brain by thinking new things, believing new things, affirming yourself, walking different paths, literally walking different paths, even if that's just taking a new path to work or the scenic route, doing something outside of your norm to break you away from the mundane of the matrix. It's easy to get stuck, but there are many portals to get unstuck. So find them. Go find your Pokemon, bitch. What are we doing? Like, there are Pokemons out there. There are things you can acquire, experiences and people, or the treasure rather within them, the mirror within them. Like, there are mirrors out there waiting to find you and show you how beautiful you are, show you how worthy you are of love, to be loved. If only you just put yourself out there. Especially if you're somebody who's scared to go out in public, like even just putting yourself out there online and finding your community that way. There's so many people online. Like, you never know who's watching. A lot of people started from zero. The only difference is they kept going. Love y'all, bitches. Let me go look in this mirror in peace. I ain't even gonna do y'all like that. Bye.